Welcome back to Waters Ironworks. We are doing another video in the ABANA controlled hand forging series. We are on lesson 5, twisting. This will probably wind up being a pretty short video. I have done a lot of other videos on twisting. I will link to those either below or somewhere on the screen if you want to take a look at them. We're going to talk about a couple of the kind of key concepts. We'll make 1 or 2 twists and we'll call it a day. So with twisting, it's not hard, right? There's a couple things that you need to think about. One is that you want to twist things that are relatively straight when you're finished twisting. So a common thing people will do, especially as a beginner blacksmith, is you're going to take something like an adjustable wrench. I've got an old school one here. Grab onto a piece of steel like this, and then make your twist. The challenge with something like this is that you're twisting from one side. So as you go around, you tend to apply uneven force and you get kind of a wibbly wobbly twist. Obviously you can correct that. It's not a huge deal, but you are in better shape if you can come in with something, and this is a very simple tool, where you can grab it from both sides and apply even pressure as you're twisting around. That'll help keep your twist straight and make it a lot easier to, well, make you have less cleanup work. The other big concept we're going to talk about, and this is going to be no surprise, hot steel moves easier than cold steel. So if you've got a bar that's cold and then hot and then cold, right? You've heated up this section. Let's say you put your vise here. You've got your twisting wrench here and you start twisting this. What you're going to wind up seeing is that you get just a little bit of twist here, and then where it's hotter, that twist will get bigger, and then where it's colder, it'll be smaller again. So if you've got an uneven heat, you get an uneven twist, which may be what you want, it may not be. But if you want a good even twist, you've got to heat up an even section. You can use this to your advantage as well, right? Let's say that you've done a twist and you realize, oh, I accidentally twisted, part of it was hotter, part of it was colder, and I want to get this cool section that didn't twist enough to look the same as this. You can come in with something like a torch, a handheld torch, warm this section up and twist it, and if you warm this section up and leave this section cool, this will twist and this won't. You can even go in with heat the whole thing up and then come in with your water can, sprinkle some water on it, and the section that gets cooled down won't twist as much. That's actually what we'll do for this demonstration. We'll go in, we'll heat up a good section of the bar. I'll grab the watering can, we'll pour some water on the middle section, we'll twist the whole thing, and hopefully what we should see is actually kind of the opposite of this, where we get twisting, we'll have the cool section, and then we'll get more twisting. And just a demonstration. Again, we've done a lot of twisting videos. There are a ton of twisting videos out there. It's not a super complicated skill. So we'll try and make this one pretty quick. I will see you guys when the metal is hot. We've got hot steel here. So let's cool off the center. We want to make sure we get this nice and cool, so I'll give it 2 little rinses. Into the vise, make sure that's good and secure. Grab my twisting wrench. And we'll twist away. So, what did we wind up with? Well, just like we said, right, this cool section here in the middle where we quenched it, did not get any twisting in there. We got some twisting down here at the end, no twisting where it was clamped in the vise, and then some more twisting up here. And this twist fades as it gets into the part of the bar that wasn't heated up. So, great demonstration of how you can use heat to control a twist. If you've got a torch and you've got a piece of metal that is twisting in one area more than another, give it some extra heat and you can even out those twists, get things nice and consistent. Or you can do the same sort of thing I did here, where you cool down a portion of it to slow how much it's going to be twisting. The other big part that'll influence the twisting is, of course, if it's thinner, right? Hotter twists easier, thinner twists easier. If you want an even twist, it needs to be an even thickness and an even temperature the whole way through. Like I said, I will link to all the videos that we have on twisting. There'll be more of those that we're going to continue to do, so you can look at various different types of twists. But for the ABANA controlled hand forging twisting lesson, I think we've got a great example here. We will be introducing some more videos back in. We've done 4 or 5 of these ABANA videos back to back now. I'm going to probably take them down to about once a month or so that we can get some other projects done as well. But we aren't going to leave this series behind. So if you are interested in continuing with me through the entire ABANA lesson plan, please hit the subscribe and notification bells, and we'll have a new video up every Monday. Thanks so much for joining me, and happy smithing.